Many individuals spend their weekdays waking up to an alarm, commuting to work, taking orders from a supervisor for 8 hours, and commuting back home, leaving them with little time for leisure. For many, this routine is expected to continue for the next 40 years. The cycle of working to pay bills and making the companies they work for wealthier can be disheartening. However, there is a way to break free from this cycle, but it requires knowing the right steps to take. The question is, when was the last time you met someone who truly loved their job? Not someone who just tolerates it, but someone who is eager to go to work every day. The truth is, it is rare to meet someone who feels this way. Statistics support this, as recent Gallup polls show that about 50% of employees are only somewhat satisfied with their jobs. This means that millions of people are going through the daily grind, hoping to one day escape the cycle and attain the freedom they desire. However, as you will see, breaking free from the cycle is not easy. Achieving financial freedom, which means having enough assets to cover all living expenses and never having to rely on a paycheck, should be a top priority for anyone who does not want to work in a traditional job forever. This lifestyle, which includes waking up rested, relaxing with a warm coffee, reading a book, exercising, and spending time with family without the burden of work, is desirable but difficult to achieve. Understanding the obstacles that stand in the way of financial freedom and taking steps to overcome them can increase the chances of escaping the rat race and achieving this lifestyle sooner than expected. However, these obstacles begin long before one's career even starts. Be sure to subscribe for more content like this. Most individuals have little understanding of the basic principles of building wealth, such as budgeting, saving, income generation, and investing, due to lack of financial education. Without knowledge of the rules of the game, it becomes difficult to succeed financially. Some people may seek guidance, but this can lead to a path of financial mediocrity. Many follow the traditional path of going to college, but with the average student debt balance of $28,950, and it takes an average of 20 years to pay off. This often puts them in a negative position financially. While the majority of graduates do find a job after college, it does not mean that they will be financially comfortable. They may only make around $55,000 when entering the workforce. When considering the cost of living expenses, such as housing, transportation, food, and entertainment, it can be difficult to make a significant dent in paying off student loan debt with a salary of $5,000 per month after taxes. The average annual raise is typically around 4.8%, which means that even with a salary increase, it may not be enough to make a significant impact on paying off the debt. Without proper financial education, it can be challenging to achieve financial freedom while working a traditional 9-to-5 job, as the goals of the employer and the employee may not align. The standard path to reaching financial freedom is challenging due to lack of guidance and the high cost of college. Additionally, employers often only offer minimal raises, which can make it difficult to pay off student loans and other debts. Furthermore, many individuals spend their free time consuming TV, movies, and social media, which not only waste time that could be used to improve financial situation, but also causes people to spend their disposable income on things that do not contribute to achieving financial freedom. It's hard to resist the urge to spend money on luxuries when others around you are doing so. Avoiding temptations like social media and TV is easier said than done. Although a step in the right direction, achieving financial freedom can be hindered by external factors out of one's control. One of the main financial challenges that can prevent people from accumulating enough money to escape the rat race is inflation. Inflation causes prices of goods and services to rise, which can erase any financial benefits from raises and promotions received at work. Whether it's one's own habits or the economy, there will always be obstacles in the quest for financial freedom. Many people come to realize that their 9-to-5 jobs alone will not be enough to achieve financial freedom, which is why currently, roughly 93% of Americans have a side hustle to supplement their income or make progress in their savings. Achieving financial freedom may require working more, but it can be tricky. As people age, they tend to have more responsibilities, such as a partner, kids, and job, that may extend beyond 8 working hours. This can make it difficult to pick up a part-time job or ask for overtime, making it challenging to escape the 9-to-5 life and saving for retirement. However, creating a plan to escape the rat race, which includes the amount of money needed for retirement, how to save and invest, and the means of doing so, and downsizing the living space, spending less on entertainment, and being financially conscious in how you get around can help to speed up the process. Making these changes can help to save more money and become less income reliant. as these are the most costly expenses for most people. Determining how much you need to retire, it is recommended to have 30 times your annual living cost to be on the safe side. For example, if you need $40,000 a year to live, you would need $1.2 million to retire. Next, you would need to decide on a time frame to save this amount of money. Generally, the longer the time frame, the lower the contributions to your investments will be. However, you may want to have a shorter time frame, as it is assumed that you probably don't love your job. In the example, if you have no money saved and want to retire in 15 years, you would need to invest $4,000 a month, assuming an average 7% return on investments, as it is unlikely to have the cash to contribute this amount solely from a 9-to-5 job. It is recommended to find additional sources of income, such as a blog, rental property, or digital product, using spared cash from minimizing expenses and working extra hours to acquire assets that generate income. It may take some time to get started, but it is important to generate passive income to avoid getting trapped in the rat race. It is important to minimize expenses and put extra money towards an escape fund. Be sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching.